should have asked him who he voted for.
You ain't even gotta ask.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
who's you?
But did he listen though?
Yeah.
What? No.
Listen, that's hilarious. All right, so it came through finally.
You should have asked him his views on Harriet Tubman.
Would you have been shot by Harriet Tubman?
Would you have gone if she came to your little cabin?
She broke the law.
Right.
She didn't respect the authority. Nigga, what?
Master
Nah,
was
bro.
good
You
to
feel me?
us.
It was goddamn
He
chicken
ain't never
soup
made no
thing.
harm.
Bitch made me miss my meal. She fucked up for everybody. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the sad. I'm pretty sure that was a
I'm sure.
conversation.
Niggas was
that
there like,
happened a
yeah,
lot.
So we not gonna eat? Because of them? We
Right.
stayed, nigga. Nah, cuz.
Nah, but that's no fact. That's probably what happened, dog.
We gotta,
I can just imagine the conversation.
imagine they wake up, everybody gone, they're like,
Yeah.
Well, shit fire. Why wasn't I invited?
what the fuck everybody at?
Dog. Now, could you really imagine for real? Like, she came through at night and then you was the only one asleep and like you just got left because you just asleep too hard. They was like, we ain't finna wake this nigga up. Fuck it.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Self-preservation. I got a snitch. I heard some rustling that way. That's that way. Let me live, my boy. Like, I don't know, dog.
Nah, that's
You ain't gonna be able to
crazy.
leave me. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, I'm blowing this whole shit up. Either I'm on this little
Yeah, this
Excursion.
this railroad or
or it's a
not.
wrap, my boy. Hell no.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna come back for who? You think I'm gonna be here still? Nah, Playboy.
I'm gonna be with them looking for y'all
You
because
feel
y'all
me?
left me here.
Right.
Shit.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious, bro.
Nigga, leave me.
What?
You crazy little bitch.
Right. I'm actually imagining it.
No, I really had the
Think
conversation
about
in my
the
head. I
greater
just waking
good.
up.
The rate of good.
They cutting people feet off, dick off. Like, nah, son.
Yeah, nah. Y'all gotta run it. Fuck that.
I'm with y'all. Or we ain't. None of us making it, bro. Come on now, make one more.
No,
Make room for one more.
mm.
Mm-mm. That's crazy.
What? Listen.
I feel like we should revisit a lot of these little stories, bro. Like, what about the niggas that just didn't make it?
Yeah.
Didn't make it.
All right. I'm about to say, y'all ready to start? Like, I'm like, nigga, this could be shit. I'm leaving this shit in. I don't give a fuck. Like,
What
nigga,
if,
what?
what if the niggas survived and passed the story down? Like, to they- Nigga wake up, Harriet Tubman, fuck that bitch.
Not Harriet.
She left my granddaddy. Hell no, bro.
Man, that nigga was too slow.
You
Fuck
feel-
that. Yo, I can see the arguments, bro. I can see.
No,
Yo,
shit.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh god. Oh man. Okay. All right. We like it. Okay. Whew.
I'm not a coon, I promise. It's just funny, dog. It's March. You feel me? We can a little joke. It's March. We can joke, right?
Yeah, nigga, it's
Of
March.
course.
We black every single day, nigga. Yeah.
It's you saying it's March.
I'm
We can
joking.
do this.
We can let
do
this
whatever the fuck we
ride.
want.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh
A
man.
little joke. I laughed through the trauma, bro. That's it.
Listen, one of my strong suits that
Mhm.
I don't know always serves us, but it helps us get through shit. Like
We're just not taking shit serious.
yeah, how unserious we are is both diabolical but fucking hilarious, bro. Like, oh my god.
There's a saying in Jamaica too. I can't remember the full, but it's like you have to laugh and stop from crying.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
it, bro. You gotta laugh to stop from crying sometimes. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's facts. That's facts.
That's it, man.
That's fucking facts. Okay.
Mm.
All right. What's good, family? Welcome to or welcome back to Relationship Wise. Listen, I'm here with my family. Like these are literal my like brother, sister, brother. It'd be like
Gang.
I feel like we've known each other, even though I know we've only known each other since high school, but like I feel like somewhere like
Bro,
in truth, bro,
That's still,
like,
like,
this is our
half
like
our
second and
lives.
third lives
you
together,
saying
kid.
since
Like,
high school, like that shit was yesterday. Nigga.
no, I mean yes, but still, like no, nigga, like before that, nigga, like I'm talking about lives.
Facts. No,
Like,
yeah.
This is like
I
I ain't gonna hold you because the way we just be vibing, bro. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this is like our second, third life
Yeah,
together.
we all
without
went with
question.
Harriet Tubman. We traveled. So
because she ain't had no choice. She was on thin ice with me, buddy. Hey, come on now. I heard her counting it up. I said, hold up. I'm 11. Hold up. Nah. Hey, hold on, my boy.
Yo,
For
you
sure,
funny,
for
bro.
sure, man. For sure.
Oh man,
15 years, bro.
yeah, 15.
Nah, more than that.
I want to say more, yeah. Yeah.
Because I know I met you in either junior or my senior year, so that's about like 16 right
16,
there.
17.
I met you in 10th grade, so that was like
sophomore.
18.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Damn. And I don't know how long have y'all known each other, just out of curiosity. Because I know y'all both got to charter around.
I'll answer this.
Okay, go ahead.
So we actually rode the same bus going home.
What bus was it? 11?
Yes.
What?
Because you would have to. I always got off
My
before you
guy?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy with the little.
Oh my gosh, he had that big ass
Gandhi.
mole right there. Yeah.
We
He
used
was
to
real
call-
nice though.
Take that out too. I don't know if I can say all this, bro. We used to call that boy Gandhi.
I don't know who y'all
Wow.
talking about. And I don't
The
think
bus
I
driver.
need to know. Oh.
He was a Zoe. Like an
Mhm.
older Haitian man.
But he was real cool though. He was
Mhm.
real cool. But yeah, no, we rode the same bus. We didn't really
Gotcha.
like know each other like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I was like, oh, like I knew your face.
Mm.
And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you knew mine. I would
Yeah.
hope.
I seen you around.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
high school was a weird time for me, bro.
Like it was a weird time for all of us.
Yeah, weird
Yeah.
time. But yeah, shout out to Gandhi, bro. He used to fall asleep driving to school.
Really?
Hell yeah.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Okay, I never took the morning bus, so
Yeah.
I
He
would
used
not
to
know
fall
that.
asleep in the morning, and I
I'm
got in trouble
crying.
because you remember the Soldier Boy song, the Y'all Bitch Y'all?
Yes,
So I
I do.
snuck up behind him in that row right before the seat, and he was nodding off at the light. And I jumped, and nigga swerved almost, and I was like, yeah. And then he reported me. I was like, first of all, he fucking up. I don't know how I'm getting in trouble. This nigga sleep.
Right, facts.
So
Yo.
Okay. All right, bro. There we
that's
go.
what I'm telling you. She couldn't have left me, bro. Like, I was troublesome. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I see.
I'm letting this whole shit know.
Listen, hey, so y'all, we won't, even though it's March, fuck it, we Black 365. So we clearly are gonna talk about what it is to be Black, the blessing that it is to be Black, man.
And not all of us wearing black too.
Oh,
This was
God.
not
Hey,
planned.
listen, it
Oh,
was
God.
it wasn't even planned. That's crazy, but that's how it goes.
Mhm.
You feel me? Synchronicity.
I didn't get the
come on.
do rag memo, but it's okay.
But you
Yo,
got the, you know
you
what I
feel
I
mean?
got
me?
the natural,
You
but
got the
I
natural,
could have put it in
yeah.
a little do rag.
Damn.
Listen, you right. I got one in the room. You want me to?
Nah, because this is already doing its thing. Okay.
Oh man. Okay, so I know I text y'all the questions.
No.
I mean, ChatGPT had. Go ahead.
Tell them the time you text us the questions and the
Oh yeah. So
The severity.
yeah, I texted them this morning at like
8
8
a.m.
a.m. Yeah. My bad.
with the most intellectual
Yeah.
black cultural shit ever.
No time to fucking study, nigga. Just
I'm
yeah.
like,
Well, you know I
brother.
always wing my shit, but still.
I feel you, but yeah, my bad. ChatGPT had me on one. I was like, it's gonna be a fire question. Text. I'm like, let me send this to these niggas.
I started
Okay.
reading this shit. I said, I don't know the answers now. I don't know nothing right now. What you be, bro?
Yo, that's funny. My bad.
It's all good. Bro.
It's
We gonna,
me. But
we
yeah.
gonna make it work.
All right. So the first question. All right.
You didn't do the
is-
numbers.
Oh, the number. Okay. So the numbers. Since I got her tablet, let me do. All right. So let's
What's the
look up.
numbers?
10 is the first one you want to talk about, right?
Mhm.
Let's see.
So while Terrell finds it, I have been seeing 1010
Okay.
literally for like the past 3 months. And I'm talking about randomly, I'm talking
Mhm.
about just everywhere you could think of. So I'm like, this is God clearly talking to me.
Mhm.
I've been looking it up, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's
Something deeper.
more, something deeper
Yeah,
than
we should have
just-
asked Jen. That's Jen's little bag too.
Yeah, it is. I know she's more into astrology than numerology,
Mm-hmm.
particularly, but I mean, listen, bro. I know I showed her the book too.
Yeah, I remember.
So I don't know if she got it. But
What a language
listen.
she did.
So let's see. So in terms of 1010 or 1010, it adds up to 2 in numerology,
Mhm.
basically, right? Let's see. A few positive meanings. The number 1 in numerology is about individualism and manifestation. 0 is about the connection to the divine and consciousness and the beginning of all creation. Angel number 1010 is encouraging you to trust that you are creating at an accelerated pace. So be careful and deliberate about what you set out to manifest, which is extremely interesting because I was reading something recently, or I heard something on TikTok recently about us being in Venus retrograde. And they were like basically saying like, you got to be real mindful of what the hell you about to say in these next couple weeks or so. Like be clear, be specific, be concise, because you'll accidentally manifest the wrong thing if it's not positive. You feel me? So don't talk about what you don't want. Talk about what your ass won't. Right. You feel me? Be very, very clear. Be very clear on that. So yeah. Let's see. You want to know about what it means for love? All right. So now let's talk about love. How could this number relate to romance? The repeating number indicates new chapters into love, all right, and also represents soulmate energy. But you can't just sit and wait for your soulmate to show up. Angel number 1010 is about acting and initiating. Wondering if you should make the first move on your crush, go for it. It's a green light from the universe. In fact, it means you're likely have been contemplating too long on the matter. All right. So think of 1010 as a number of confidence in all within you and waiting to be activated.
Go get that man, dog.
You feel me?
Go get that man.
So yeah, but 10, 2, or when it comes out to a 2 in terms of numerology, and also the double 1, which you already are because you're an 11. It's interesting because that in general is like, okay, 2 is the concept of pairings. Like everything has another side to it. So it's almost like an addition to something in your life that I think is consistently showing up. And maybe you got to pay attention to the places that clearly you want to manifest in, but also like things that you've been, I guess, putting to the side that literally the other side of you is kind of trying to reveal to you. It's like, hey, you've been slacking. Like what are you slacking on? Like pay attention to that area and focus on cultivating it. Because it's like now's the time to add this piece to your life. Right. Type thing. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah.
Thank you, Brother Terrell.
Not Brother Terrell.
He's like, I don't really know. So anyway.
I mean, I'm just, because I know the basics, bro. I'm still a baby in this shit. So I'm like, as I learn, bro, I'm like, okay, let me try to piece it together because I've seen shit and it started to make sense. So I'm like,
okay, well, thank you.
So we should all be very intentional in how we're speaking, especially at this time. And then you need to call them.
Right. Big whoever that is, you feel me? Just
shout out to you.
Shout out to you for real,
right? Because last time we were talking about what you call it. You having like potentially getting a man or what a woman wants in a man was the conversation we had.
So now I was like, yeah, I'm meeting my husband.
See,
so manifesting.
See. So just hey, listen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, where did this start?
What?
I don't know, but I love it.
Listen,
it just came out of nowhere and everybody's doing
so
it.
Apparently it means clock that T from what the kids be telling me, right? So like I guess that I don't know, bro. Don't ask me. I don't know. Is this
like another like a derivative of like demure?
Maybe.
It seems very like
I think
bougie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like they got the little sophisticated little.
I think in girl world it's kind of like this. Like, you know how girls would be like, girl, or something like that? Instead, we're doing...
What the fuck is this?
Girl world. Right?
That's a thing, too?
They have their own language.
Tweaking. I'm out the loop.
It's okay. You're going to be brought back in.
What's the first question?
Well, before we get started, for real, y'all. So, I guess ladies first. Taylor, how have you actually been? Like, what's good with you? If you want to talk about what's bad with you, but what's good with you? How have you been?
Honestly, I've been good. Like for real. I was telling Daily before, like I'm just present right now, whatever that means. So feeling all emotions, doing what I have to do to literally survive in this fucked up country. But there's also a peace over me as well. So I'm just kind of manifesting in that energy and really just taking everything day by day.
Got you.
It's the best thing. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Think about that. Yeah. Daily, what about you, bro? How you feeling?
Similar. I know a lot of our previous conversations have been that, like, just trying to get to that that middle point. I think both of us, we kind of been like, yeah, bro, try not to be too bad, try not to like fall too deep into like, oh, things are great. Like, just kind of have a realistic perspective of where your life is and what's going on, and not leaning towards either end too much. It's harder right now for a lot of reasons.
I mean, but good. Well, for good reasons, and
yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
And I feel like that's a good thing to do, because like as I'm growing, bro, I've realized that you got to really enjoy the highs, because the lows are low. You feel me? Them lows be wanting a low, but
you got to appreciate the lows.
True. Yeah. So when the high comes, like, enjoy it. Like you were saying, be present. Be present in both instances. You know, because
and I think in different ways too. Because like I think when really good things are happening to me, instead of like instantly resorting to the negative that could occur,
like it's gonna be short-lived.
Just kind of just like embrace it and like not worry too much. And then when you are experiencing what would be considered a low, just appreciate like the little things at that point. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of helps balance balance it out. Because when you're really fucked up, and then you start thinking like, well, you know, you just list off regular shit like I got a roof over my head, I can buy food if I want, I can go call my homeboy, I can talk to those little things start to add up, and you realize, okay, this is not really a low, it's just a little hiccup. You know? So yeah. That's where I'm at, bro. What about you? Big dog?
I think I'm the same. I'm about the same. So it's funny. I'm in the middle of starting my new job. I've been there for about literally like a month now.
Yeah.
So like learning like these kids is funny. You feel me? Before I was teaching special ed, now I'm teaching gen ed or typical kids. You feel me? Like how I was or how we was in 8th grade.
Right.
Nigga, this shit is hilarious. It's funny. It's rewarding. But it's also a new challenge. You feel me? Because like now you got to connect with them.
It's a different adjustment.
It's a different adjustment, but it's a fun adjustment because like now you could actually have real world conversations with them. You could really build with them. And you feel me? They be saying funny shit. They be saying things about Trump and things about Kanye, and like they actually have an opinion. And you're like, okay, like
so it's a little bit more relatable to you.
It's extremely it's way more relatable. Way more relatable. So and just learning how to be the proper teacher for them. And right now, you know what I mean?
Especially right now
with what's going on in America, the world, yada yada.
You know the funny thing about, I think things are just gonna get crazier just because of the times. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I try not to freak out because I think that's like a natural reaction when things like happen where like, bro, we've never seen this. It's like that's gonna happen.
We've seen it though.
We though.
We haven't, but
and that's what I mean. Like we have history to prove,
like, exactly.
But like we haven't actually gone through it because it's different when you read about a pandemic.
No, of course.
And then when you experience a pandemic, so like that shock is still there almost. So it's like I try not to like get too caught up in like the shock of it all. Like, all right, take it for what it actually is, and then like do what you can to research. So you can manage. Again, same thing. Just managing like what's really going on. Because a lot of times, if you just listen to the internet, online, you're gonna think tomorrow this whole shit is ending. Like it's done.
The rapture's coming.
Like, he's coming today. Like you think it's over.
Why haven't I ascended?
Every day I'm waiting for my aunt to send me that morning, like, hey, it's almost time. Repent. It's like,
come on, Harriet, let's go.
She floating like, I heard the joke, nigga. I heard it. But so just trying to go through that, you feel me, and not like lean too far into like, oh, it's over.
Right.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But you can still find your own little way through it.
Yeah. Okay. Lord have mercy. The world is going crazy, but we here though. We here. But you know, it's like I told y'all in the last episode, I was like, yo, like the Most High sent us here to fix the shit that's actually going on right now. So in our individual ways, I gotta teach these fucking kids, help save lives, build with the public. You feel me? Stop playing.
Definitely building with the public.
So
definitely, I think this this era that we're in, for me, it's actually pretty exciting. Can't stand what's going on, obviously, but I think it helps me feel more connected with my ancestors because imagine 30, 40, 50 plus years ago, they were going through this shift, but not necessarily this shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it makes me feel a little bit more connected, see the resilience. Like, do I even have that resilience in me to
like,
who's just breathe?
Steadfast. What?
You know? And then this is where community really comes in and knowing who your, kinfolk is. Because it ain't always skin. So
Facts.
So.
Listen, and low-key, that leads to the first question, right?
Look at that.
Look at that. Right? So social change and activism. All right. So who was you guys' favorite activists from the culture? And they could be little known, they could be whoever, you know what I mean? It don't gotta be nobody deep. If y'all want, I can start low-key. Feel me?
I'm scared because you might take mine. But...
Oh, okay. And also, as you were talking about it too, what do y'all think about the phrase we are not our ancestors? Because that I've been seeing that a lot, and I'm like, that ain't the most.
It depends on the intention behind like how you say it.
Right. Okay.
Because we really aren't our ancestors because the shit that they've been through, and here we are crying over spilt milk, and they again, let's be real. But then we also have a certain opportunity. As well that they didn't. So what are we doing to better?
Right.
Like I think right now they thought of, and this is just me really reaching for the most part, but I think they thought about the next 100 years. Collectively. But then some of us, we're just thinking of ourselves. We're not thinking of community. We're thinking of okay, well, as long as I'm good, I'm good.
Facts.
Do you think like the reason why they had to think that far ahead is because things were so fucked up and like they were aware of how fucked up it was? Because I feel like one of the biggest issues that we have is like this generation and like the most recent generations is a lot of us don't really understand how fucked up things are. You know what I'm saying? And I can speak for myself. Like, I'm aware of a lot of the troubles in the world. You get what I'm saying? But am I experiencing it? Really? Like, it's a choice for us to really be knowledgeable on that shit. Like, if we really wanted to, bro, we could live our life oblivious to this shit and it really don't affect us all the way.
Some people do, though.
And a lot of people do, because it's kind of like, it's in your face, but it's not. Like, there's so many little pleasantries that come with it that they can kind of like just be like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I agree. But I also feel like, I don't know how to say it, like, I think everything is in our face, especially with social media and stuff. And like you said, people just choose to be oblivious. I feel like compared to our ancestors, they didn't have a choice to be oblivious.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's like it's like weird. It's like
it's
hard
different. Like they were able to do that because they had no choice. Like, it's like I feel like if you put a lot of us in those type of circumstances again, like you would see a lot more forward thinking, because it's like, okay, we have absolutely nothing. Nowadays, there's the illusion of inclusion, right? Like where we feel like, we all have a chance. The American dream, we can all fit
racism is dead.
Like, bro, that's in your head, bro.
We got enough money to kind of just
there's enough kind white folks out here that really, it's like, okay, cool, but it's a deeper issue that's going on.
Right.
That
gotta be addressed.
If you're not really thinking about it or like trying to be aware of it, you could really just skate by and not really think about that shit at all. You know what I'm saying?
But I think also back in the days too, community was really what community should have been. Even if it was separated, but it was still community. Nowadays, people, in all honesty, are like, well, it's just me. I'm by myself. I don't need nobody. And it's like, girl, boy, you really do. Like, let's be 100. You do.
And I think a lot of times, because back then, a lot of us were on similar playing fields. It wasn't really too much separation.
What you mean? Be more specific.
I think a lot of us back then were going through very similar experiences.
Oh yeah.
So it was hard for you to differentiate, right? Like nowadays, like there's a lot of separation.
There is. Even in class.
Everything. So like
and everything.
It's like, well, I'm this, but I'm not that.
Right.
Like, I get that, but like I don't have to deal with that. And it's like, nigga, but you're still like still nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
No, for real.
Still
and a lot of people don't really get that part. So I think we have a different challenge nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not our ancestors, you're right. But we are in a similar way. Like there's still a fight to be had. It's just different. And I think the quicker we recognize that, the easier we can kind of try to come to some type of solution. And community, I think, is one of the biggest answers.
Literally same shit, different day.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's it.
I to piggyback off that point, because that's real as hell, bro. I think their fight was a little bit more physical and tangible.
Mm-hmm.
I think ours
is definitely more internal and philosophical, right?
And that's where that selfishness might come from.
Yeah,
like, I gotta handle me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Because we just like, nigga, like I can do whatever I want. It's like, well, what about the rest of us? Nigga, like, oh well, they don't act like that with me. Well, first of all, your own individual experience doesn't dismiss the reality of our society. It don't.
And let's be real too. Some of our parents and maybe even grandparents, and it could be just a coping mechanism too. And education, like it's a whole lot of stuff, but they also did not tell some of us the real history.
Yes.
So our ancestors were seeing it. I mean, obviously, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, they went through that whole system, back of the bus, all the above. And then us coming up where it's easier, like segregation is no longer segregation type shit.
Right.
They were like, okay, everything's good now. You didn't have to go through. I went through. Like, we're good.
They settled.
Right.
Yeah.
They settled. Yeah. What? They did settle.
And it's not even like, I don't even say it with like any venom to it. Because it's like, damn, I can't imagine finally getting to a place where you feel like you can.
Right.
I
might want to have settled too. Like, shit, okay, good. Like, let's.
Right.
You can't openly call me the hard R.
Right.
Okay.
Without me slapping the fire out your
mouth. Right. And I can slap the fire out you and not be thumped down, or dead. So I get it. I respect it. But I also think that the uncomfortable conversations some of us just did not have.
Yeah, that's
so then we grew up in this reality where everything is cool.
Yeah.
And then internally, how we were raised, like some kids are like, oh, they go to a ghetto school. I'm not like them.
Very
classist, like you said, still nigga.
It's still
nigga.
Okay, you went to the prep. We went to charter. Okay, cool, but
okay.
Like literally, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I don't feel or see or experience the same shit you do.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all. As a person, well, you said I know you went to Florida, but did you ever go to public school?
Yeah. Charter was my first. Well, I had every experience. I had the private school when I first moved from Jamaica.
Okay.
Then I had Ponds Lakes and Ponds Middle.
Yeah.
And then I went to charter. So it's like I kind of got like a little bit of everything in a sense.
Yeah. Like, because to me, charter definitely crystallized how racist South Florida could be. I was like,
and it made it very clear, like
there's a line here,
like there's a separation here.
Yeah,
there's a difference. Like there's a difference between me and you.
Yeah,
like it wasn't hidden. It wasn't like subtle. It was very clear. Niggas is in 10th grade pulling up in Lexuses and shit. Like,
and like for me,
literally,
no,
straight up, like that shit used to fuck me up.
What? Listen, and then like
take this bus,
and then
that's where we met.
You feel me? Like, what the heck?
Right. And then I was like, and I remember being I don't want to call her names, but I remember being just like the dude. No, I mean, it don't matter, but like I remember being that dude who like used to dance in high school. Man, y'all remember?
Yeah.
But I remember like getting this feeling of like, yo, white people like they literally like me to like dance for them, and I'm like, yo, I literally stopped doing that shit on call because I'm like, yeah, this don't feel right. I don't dance unless I like the music, and I'll itch if I don't need to scratch my G. Like fuck that, like nah. And I felt that shit, so I was like, yeah.
You know what I hated more than anything because you just brought but like something.
Yeah.
I hated the fact that the non-Black people literally romanticized the Black experience and they just wanted to be, and this isn't the Black experience, so let's just be real. They wanted to be
That's a stereotype.
Ghetto.
Right.
They just wanted to be so bad.
They love the stereotype.
They just loved it, but then they could switch it off because they could go home in their Lexus. But when they were at school, they had the chains, they wanted grills, they were talking, they were saying nigga all the time, like these Spanish, these white people, whatever. And then go home in your Lexus. Go your 4-story house,
right?
All the above, drinking Four Locos. Not
the Four Locos,
but like they just love the stereotype.
Facts.
So much, and I always cringed at that. Like, why you live in West Pines? Why are you telling people you from the hood? Like I was always so confused at that.
It fucked me up there's a lot of different times because like I had like a very eclectic friend group, right? It was a lot of I was cool with a lot of people.
No, same here.
And I think going to charter, you're naturally like that, bro. Like,
right.
You kind of have to.
Yeah, it's not High School Musical where everybody's staying about. No, like you're very much involved with all different types of people, right?
Yeah,
so
everybody.
I remember one time. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I work for the government. So I remember one time we went to go play football one morning.
Okay.
With Cole.
Okay.
If you remember Cole.
Yeah.
So Cole and I think a few other people. And he was talking to some chick at the time. So it was somebody from Charter, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. He said it's in West Palm, or technically Southwest Ranches. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. We'll go play. We'll go play football straight. But where we usually go play ball or football is usually like East Palms, Hollywood, around that area, Miramar, because Cole lived on that side. But I remember we pulled up to the crib, kid. First of all, there's no adults. She's like, oh yeah, nah, they're just gone. I said, I'm sorry. What was it? So who's the? Oh no, it's just us for the next few days.
Days?
Bro, they had a volleyball pit.
Yeah.
In their like, not even in front or backyard, in their side yard.
You in Southwest Ranges.
In their side yard. Then they had an entire field that they were like, yeah, we just play football here. But I walked inside. I said, yeah, cause I gotta leave, dog. Like, you're not like me, bro. Like, moments like that really showed me like the difference between like my experience and y'all experience. And it's like, bro, there's a clear separation. There's a clear separation financially, culturally, everything. And it's like, it was hard to like deal with at first. Yeah. Cause you kind of thinking like, damn, bro, like, I'm not trying to say they better than me, but they clearly live in like,
like they don't have to worry.
At all.
About anything.
At all. And you realize when you get in like bullshit with these people, whatever you're doing, you got to think about it, dog. My consequence and their consequence is not the same, bro.
Light years apart.
And having to think about it shit at that age, you feel me? It's like, I might have to start making some changes. You feel me? Like
facts. Yeah.
Hey, bro, tough.
Shit. Listen though, but nah, bro. Like it was an experience to say the least. It was an experience, yo. Whew, Lord have mercy.
Shout out Charter.
Shout out.
I guess.
You feel me? But so activists. Who y'all favorite activists?
Okay, so so personally, I'm rooting for everybody Black, everyone that's a woman. So but I just feel like we have a lot of unsung heroes.
We do.
So before I have like a favorite, I would really love to learn about everybody then besides like the people that we already know per se. So I actually picked, just for this question, Mamie Till Mobley.
Okay,
aka the mother of Emmett Till. And I chose her because she went through like, do we even have to say? She went through just the most heartbreaking thing I think a mother could ever literally experience. And then the way it happened, the hate behind it, all the above. And the fact that she was healing while also suffering. And she had an open casket funeral for her son just so that the world could see and attempt to understand, try to care about the bullshit that was happening.
That's a different type of strength, bro.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like that, like I
nah.
Right.
Because like the first question, like, we are not our ancestors. I could not function.
Right.
So the resilience that woman had and had to hold, and the faith she had in God, oh my God, like whew. So I chose her. She turned her pain into purpose. And she was an activist. Again, trying to just rally people like, hey, this is real shit what's happening.
Right.
This is what they did to my son for absolutely no reason. And that bitch lied.
Yeah. That was going to be my next point.
And that bitch lied. And no one gave him the decency, a fair trial, anything like that. They just took it upon themselves and they went overboard, just overkill, all the above. Yeah. And she held it down for her son until she passed away.
Yeah. Recently too, right?
Oh, 2003, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you that right now.
That just goes to show you how like this shit's not that far back, bro.
Yeah, 2003. Exactly. It's not that
as far back as you.
Yeah.
They try to make it seem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Like I think Emmett Till was born like
wouldn't he have been like 86 or I saw something like 80 something or 90?
Yeah, he was born. Let's say it like this: my grandfather passed away a few years ago at 89, in like 2021 or 2022, and I think he might have been 10 years older than Emmett Till would have been. Or
Right.
like because you think Emmett Till was born in the 40s, so it's like,
right.
what? Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's crazy to think about.
That's nuts, man.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? So he could have been like my older uncle or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a family member. That's
but you know, the thing is, he was someone's family.
Yeah.
He was someone's son, someone's brother, someone's best friend, someone's lover. He
was he was a person.
He was human.
A human kid.
A human being.
And he was
because of
a kid, bro.
Child. 14?
Granted, at no point is it okay to do what you
right.
did.
So
it just gets even more malicious and like evil when you realize.
And then the
overkill,
the fact that he was even killed, but then the overkill
and broadcasted,
literally
broadcasted. Like, hey, not trying to hide it, not trying to keep it on the
like
low.
it was
he
cool.
did this,
hey,
like it was literally it was a trophy,
right.
So the fact that again she had an open casket when first of all I would have been in there with my son. Okay, like take me, Lord.
Either
please,
I'm mentally broken or I'm crashing out. Like y'all
no,
have to kill me or I'm already like
for real. And she had to again just do what she had to do.
Right. That's
the strength of a woman.
Yeah. Fair. Good point.
What did Summer Walker say? The heart of a woman.
And with the vocals though, yeah.
Listen, man.
Bro, so I chose her, although everybody, like real shit, is my favorite because there's a lot of different things, but she really, I was like, no, I'm going to speak about you today.
Okay.
I like
fair.
That's what's up.
Fair.
That's what's up.
I'll remind me to tell you about another person who I think you will really enjoy. I'll just mention her, but
okay.
Yeah. You want to go or you want me to go? It's a woman, so I don't know if you got a dude or a guy.
It's a dude. It's Marcus Garvey.
Okay. Listen,
tap into the culture, you feel me? Jamaica, you know what I mean?
That was my second choice, and I was like, nah, but choose a woman.
Nah.
Saying economically what he was the ideas that he was pushing with the Black Star Line, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm Pan-African just
and the movement, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like I would say that just because I think culturally it's the closest thing to me. And it's a lot of things that I think we now currently need to kind of get back on, and you know what I'm saying? It's always crazy when you think about back then, the shit that they were like the movements that they had, the ideas that they had, and if we had just kind of like stuck with it, where would we be now type thing?
Yeah.
So
but I mean, all that was intentionally fucked over by the government. You know?
Oh no,
FBI, CIA was not fucking.
It's never an accident when somebody go.
Oh yeah, never.
It's never an accident.
Never.
Never an
accident. Like kind of like you, Taylor. I'm over here thinking of like all the people who I can name. The few or the person who I want to at least highlight for today is a lady named Ida B. Wells. You've heard of her,
of
course.
And
like Ida B. Wells she was super dope. First of all, so what she did was she was a news reporter from, I want to say Chicago. I could be wrong, but I think it was up north. But what she did in the late 1800s, 1900s, 1800s, 19th century, stop that. Was she basically wrote all of the lynching reports that she found throughout the Midwest and the South. Like she would literally go document them and like why it happened. And I was like, yo.
Like she would publish it
and publish it.
Oh, that's fire.
She basically kept a running catalog of the why it happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like one of her more famous, or one of the things that got her put on the map, so to speak, was I think a black man owned a store in I want to say Arkansas. Basically, a white mob came one day and was like, yo, this nigga is too successful. We gonna lynch this nigga.
Right.
And they lynched him, and then she posted that shit in her newspaper, and she sent that all around the country. And clearly she was hated by the white media, but she was such an organizer though. Like she started finessing. She said, I'm not stopping this shit. I don't give a fuck who tells me, not my husband, not nobody. And she just rode. She just did what the fuck she needed to do and kept publishing stories about that. And she really put on for our people. Like literally, I've heard people even refer to her as like the female Frederick Douglass of her time, because literally had it not been, extremely male oriented back in the days, she would have been like the leader of Black America at that time. Right. Yeah. She would have been the leader of that time. You feel me? Like, cause that's how prominent she was. You feel me? She would even, you know, recruit men and start telling them like, yo, go there, find out what happened about this story. Like she was a thorough.
That's the first time I'm hearing of her.
Yeah, bro. She was fire. That's the American side. Jamaica, they got a few down there too. Shout out to Nanny of the Maroons.
Okay.
Because Nanny was top tier. Nanny had the British on the fucking run, yo. For those who don't know, I guess, audience. Basically, she was like the Harriet Tubman of Jamaica, but a little bit more gangster, right? Definitely like she was, you know, extremely instrumental. She helped, especially with the Maroon community. She kind of helped. She went up into the mountains, made sure to create a settlement for the black slaves who ran away. You know, people called her all kind of witch doctors and because she finessed the British. You feel me? Because she finessed the British. She was like, yo, we not settling for y'all type of oppression, bro. We out. Like, she was not playing. She was on business. You feel me? So yeah, I'll highlight them too. Because we'll be here all day if I keep going. Because listen, stop playing. But yeah, man. Nanny and Ida. And shout out to Marcus Garvey too.
You said Ida B. Wells?
Ida B. Wells. Yeah, Ida B. Wells. Yeah, bro. Yeah, she top tier. Stop playing.
That's crazy as hell. That's the first time I'm hearing her, bro.
And but see, she's I don't know if it's because she was a woman or
I'm sure
the time period or both, or you know what I mean?
It's both.
I'm sure.
You feel me? Like
she black
both.
and she a black woman.
Yeah, like they definitely tried to hire her because she was, I'm telling you, bro, she was thorough. You know what I mean? Like, she was top tier. Yeah, top tier. So next question is about cultural influence, right? So how has Black culture shaped American society and the West in general, right? So here, Jamaica, the whole Western Hemisphere, hell, even England, nigga, you know. And what ways do Black people benefit from this influence, right?
How do we benefit is a crazier question.
Yeah, I don't.
I think the shaping is kind of like self-explanatory. Like you could just walk outside and see it.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
That's
the answer.
Until it's time to be.
I want to be able to put on the nigga costume and take the nigga costume off. That's
literally
that's it.
That's facts.
How do we benefit is
do y'all think we benefit?
No. None at all. Because literally, and this is a silly example, but let's be real. We are known, Black women especially, to have us some ass and some titties, and we just shape good. We're shaped good. We are just sadly over-sexualized, all the above. Yeah. But yet Kim Kardashian is credited for being
facts. Yeah.
Her.
Right. I remember
that's her.
Yeah.
All she does is emulate Black women.
Facts.
She never
her and her whole family at the end of the day. But that's the family that everybody want to be like. She Black. That's it.
And that's
hairstyles, Black.
You're right.
Jewelry, Black. Don't even lashes, nails,
everything.
Anything colorful, eccentric, creative, etc. is Black. You hear me? Yeah. Curated, mandated, all the above by Black people. And it takes that one white heifer to just
right. You know, it's crazy because everything that she do, like you're saying, yes, it is extremely Black. But literally, if a Black woman did anything she's doing, she'd be fucking torn.
Oh no, that's known as ghetto. Like, especially having long nails with the little like things on it. Like, I have grown up. Oh no, the beads in the hair. Like, oh no. And then she do it. Other people do it, and it's like, oh my god, the new fashion trend. Oh my god. Kim Kardashian Bodak braids or whatever she had, like that's literally
right.
But yet we can't even go into the workplace with cornrows and braids without us being looked at sideways. Natural hair, like what?
Yeah, facts.
So again, everything people have, people love, people whatever the fuck,
right?
Even music, Black people. You hear me?
Yeah.
Sadly, we never get the credit.
We never.
Do. We don't, and then we also don't demand it either.
Very true. We settle.
That's it. We allow people to rent our culture. Imitate,
not even rent. They don't pay for it.
Imitate. Yeah. Nah, they don't. They just pop in when they feel like it's beneficial, and then they switch to because if you look at Kim right now, like a lot of the stuff that she was known for, she's trying to like
undo,
and then like kind of like rebrand almost. And it's like, fam, come on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we got to be held accountable for not us, but just as a whole. If we're talking as a collective, we got to be a lot more stingy with our shit, man. Like we so heavy on inclusion that we just let motherfuckers take our shit thinking it's the same thing, and it's not, bro. Like there's so many cultures out there that like they're very protective of their shit. Like, yo, this is ours, and they don't let nobody play with it. Yeah, whether it mean we gotta die for this shit or burn this whole shit down, and then we just kind of sit back and be like, but at least we're popular,
right? At least we're included,
right?
Yeah. Hey, but no, that's our stuff, right?
Right.
They're just like, yeah, okay, cool.
And listen, what do y'all think about the whole, Beyonce winning the Grammy for the Cowboy Carter? Like, what
run that shit up?
Yeah, like
I don't even know what the problem was. I was so confuddled.
No, I know what the problem is.
No, I mean, okay, we know what the problem is. I like it. But
I like it.
But
this is what we should do. I don't understand.
Right? What's the problem?
Yeah.
Right. Facts. Because come on now. Black people created country. So why is a black woman from Houston?
Because we did it.
Literally from Houston.
No, but because we did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how they No, you didn't.
Right.
It's ours.
Literally.
We did that.
Right.
Nigger.
Right.
That's mine right here.
Listen. Everything of prominence, bro. That's crazy. Everything of prominence that we create is either been taken or like been co-opted in some way.
That's it, bro. And then we've been like almost damn near taught to hate that shit, bro. Like growing up, country was never cool.
Never.
I ain't know country was black. I ain't know rock and roll was black. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know none of this shit. You feel me? So we just assume like that's their stuff.
Yeah.
And we got to leave that alone because that's not black enough.
Right.
If you are into rock and country at certain ages, bro, you clown. Ain't nobody hyping you up because you like, no, they're going to look at you crazy.
Right.
And it's like, again, we just either the misinformation or just not having the information at all.
A little bit of both.
And then it's like we stuck here like trying to take back something that we pushed away for so long.
Right.
It's like, what you expect to happen, bro?
Yeah.
You let them take that shit. Like,
the big
and keep it.
And keep it.
And capitalize off it.
And completely rewrite the whole shit.
The whole narrative. Yeah. So, again, who would have known that country was really black if someone didn't kind of say, no, we did that. Right. We did? Okay, yeehaw.
Oh, God. You feel me?
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, so shout out to Beyonce, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Take that shit back.
I was gonna say,
and Shabuzi.
All that shit back.
Oh God.
I was gonna say too, I remember what Cole saying recently, like a couple years ago. This might have been like 6-7 years ago now. But he was like, he looked up something about jazz either on like Spotify or Apple Music or something.
A bunch of white people.
And it was a bunch of white people. And it's like, nigga.
Even that is like some blues and shit like that. It's like running the charts right now, it's some older white motherfucker that just sound black.
Could you, that's crazy.
Hey, man, but that's what happened. You get caught sleeping at the wheel.
Yeah.
And let these niggas come through and take that shit.
Facts. I don't know why that reminded me of you being on the bus with the driver.
Sleep at the wheel. Yeah, bitch. Oh, shit. Hey, my boy was tight. Wake up, nigga.
Nigga, you have a life. And
yeah, bro. We just come on, man. Wake your ass up, dog.
Yo, listen.
Yeah, man.
Side note. I think I did tell you, but anyway. So we went to California 2021?
2021?
Yeah. So, and I was driving. And I low-key feel like I fell asleep at the wheel with like everybody in the back for like all of like 3 to 5 seconds. And I was like, nigga, wake your ass up, kid.
It's too many lives in this.
It was like not
we saw it.
It was ridiculous. It was like, I was like, but to my defense, like we got there hella late. I think it was like
we was running off
3 or 4 o'clock their time, and I was up all day.
Yeah.
So that was like it was probably like a 24-hour day. Like I was just up, and I was like, nigga. And then I remember Diego talking about something. Yo, T, you good? I was like, yeah. Shit, nigga, stop playing lock the fuck in, nigga.
I know D was probably like, all right. Let me wake the fuck up there.
Right. And I was like, yo, lock. When I felt myself really, I said, oh no. Hell no, we ain't doing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Listen. I can't. too much life in the sky.
Oh God, shit, our story would have been way different.
Oh man. So the next question is about community support or lack thereof, right? Mm-hmm. How has our community backslid from support, and what are the ways that y'all think we could fix it?
I can write a whole dissertation on this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ooh, I'm stuck